Oh, there you go. You got Igor Kolomoisky. Igor Kolomoisky funded the Ukrainian president, and he's a so-called Jew. So them so-called Jews are tied in there in the situation concerning war in some form or fashion, whether you believe it or not. Okay, they in there. And when you go into the history of the Rothschilds, they fund both sides of the war. So them so-called Jews, them Amalekites, they always got a hand in war taking place on the earth. Okay? They always got a hand in it. Whether you see it or whether it's hidden, they got a hand in it, some kind of way. Now, I just told you about Igor Kolomoisky, okay? And he's an oil type, he's a gas tycoon, okay? And he's wealthy, okay? And he's a gutter rat, a so-called Jew. Now, I'm gonna have the brother looking up the word evil thought. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it's separated. It's evil, and then it uses the word thought.
Okay.
It's Strong's H 7451. Got three different entries, but it goes into bad, evil, bad, disagreeable,
Okay.
malignant.
Disagreeable. So you can see how the Most High is shaping the mind of the Russians to where they in a mind state of disagreeing with America, man. Okay? So America relationship and the Russians relationship is ripped apart. So the mind state of them Russians before they bomb America, they gonna be in a disagreeable thought process. And they already there now. You see? They already there now. So you can see how when it comes to prophecy, how the Most High is shaping the mind of them Russians. Go ahead, bro.
And then looked up the word thought. This is Strong's H 2803. It's the root word. The root. Hashav, and it's to think, plan, esteem, calculate, invent.
To plan. Okay? So the Russians, which you can see them on the world stage, they planning out and calculating their moves when it comes to dealing with America, man. You can see that. Okay? And they already, the Most High already is shaping their mind to disagree. So you can see the process of how things are taken out. I mean, you can see the process on how things are turning out. Right? So read that again, not the definition, but the scripture.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 10. Thus said the Lord power, it shall also come to pass that at the time, Salaki, at the time, Salaki is the word.
Yeah, it's demons, man. That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. Hey, bro, some spirits, man. Shit crazy, man.
At the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought.
Now, I'm gonna show you this article with this. This is the article right here. That's the article right there, right? That's the article right there. It says ex-U.S. It says ex-U.S. Keep going dark. What's wrong with this? Ex-U.S. official admits Ukraine conflict is a NATO proxy war with Russia. Okay, see, I'll give you this example. Say for instance, you got Mark, John, and Jason, right? Throwing out names. You got Mark, John, and Jason. Okay? Mark and John, well, Mark is into it with Jason, but John got all the artillery. So he gonna toss Mark all the artillery to where Mark can murder Jason. But John, like, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
But when you sit down in court, and when Mark say where he got the guns and all this stuff from, they say, man, I got it from Jason. You see? Jason the one told me to do it. He gonna be a part of it too. Right. They gonna look at him and get him too. Say, nah, y'all, this was a thought out plan.
Right.
Nah, y'all basically set Jason up. You, Mark and John set Jason up. So that's the same way with this proxy war with America, Ukraine, and the Russians. America is dumping all them guns and military hardware into Ukraine, and they saying, look, murder the Russians. You see? Murder the Russians. Now, you got to remember, the Russians are looking at that, saying, okay, Ukraine is getting all their weapons from America. But America is so stupid and high on so many drugs and don't take things serious. When Russia warns them about what they're doing, they just look at it and say, oh, it's nothing. You see? But the scriptures, it let you know that Russia, before they nuke America, they gonna be in a disagreeable mind state, okay? Before they nuke America, they're gonna be in a disagreeable mind state. And you can see the mind state of them Russians being shaped. Okay? Now, I played a video last week at the end of our lesson, street lesson, okay? Dealing with the Sarmat, Satan 2, that can carry one nuclear bomb, it can carry 10 bombs, or it can carry up to 24, okay? Now Russia, now this is before, now that video that I put up is an old video, okay, of the testing of the Sarmat 2, which NATO call it Satan 2, okay? They call the missile Satan 2, but it's a Sarmat. Now Russia, recently, it was a couple of days ago, like Tuesday, test fired the Sarmat, okay? And that was the spirit. They had me put that in there. And here it is, which I didn't know Russia was gonna do that. And now they test firing the Sarmat missiles. But if you watch the video, what I was playing in our last video last week at the end, it'll tell you that they was in the process of testing it, getting it ready. And here it is, Putin them got it ready, man. You see? See how the spirit works? See how the spirit works, man? And these people out here think that they can change the Most High mind, or they can tap dance and dance in the rain or go Easter egg hunting, thinking they can change the mind of the Most High, because he's looking down just like he was looking down before the flood. When you read Genesis 6 and 5, that all these people's imagination and their thoughts wicked. And what was the judgment that he placed on the earth? The flooding. What's going to be the judgment that he placed on the earth, the mass judgment that he placed on the earth this time? Fire. And you got them Russians, which is a major part of prophecy, okay, is going to disagree with America, man, and what they doing. You see that? So read that again in Ezekiel 38.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 10. Thus said the Lord power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought.
And thou shalt think an evil thought, man. Okay? So whatever America do concerning World War III, the Russians gonna be in a disagreement with America and burn it. You see? That's why we're watching what's going on in the world close. Because it can happen, man. At any time, man. The Most High can cause a major event to where these Edomites shut down these banks, okay? And they say, look, we got to push forth the new system, and the only way you can be part of this system, get your money, is you got to take this chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. And you can have mass chipping stations all of a sudden, man. And that's the plan of the Most High, YAHAWASHI, to allow this Edomite, okay, to bring forth prophecy concerning the hour of temptation. Get that in Revelation, 3rd chapter.
You said Revelation, you said 3rd chapter?
No, Revelation chapter 3, the hour of temptation.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
That's only for the elect. See? That's only for the elect, man. It's gonna keep this word and the things that they learn, man. All that joking and playing around and allowing your children to hinder you from getting close to YAHAWASHI, all that joking and playing, or allowing your woman to hinder you from getting close to YAHAWASHI. Hey, man, it's a warning, man. Better get yourself together, man. Okay? At least you burn with your children. At least you burn with your old lady, man. Okay? Better remember Lot wife, man. Okay? Because the Most High will cook a woman and you with her. Go ahead.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
The hour of temptation is when the chip is pushed on a mass scale to where you're going to have to make a decision, or it's going to be forced on you, or you're going to be deceived to take it. You're going to have to make a decision, okay? And that's a test that's going to come upon all the world, okay? And that hour of temptation is the what? The chip. So that can happen at any time, man. We ain't on our time, we're on the time of YAHAWASHI. They can make it happen at any time, okay? Whenever they get ready. Nobody can change their mind. Nobody can change the Most High mind, and he do what he desires. Okay? Go ahead.
Which shall come upon all the world.
Which shall come upon all the world, man. This is serious business, man. his business, man. It shall come upon all the world, man. That's talking about the whole world. Like a brother said, the word there is oikoumene. You know that for sure is oikoumene? Okay, all right. Like the brother said, the Greek word there is oikoumene, and that's talking about the whole world. So you see, go ahead.
To try them that dwell upon the earth.
So it's a test to see if you with this kingdom of Satan set up with Esau, or you're going to be a vessel of YAHAWASHI and deny this wicked kingdom and trust in YAHAWASHI, man. So it's a test, man. Everybody going to have to go through it. But the ones who believe in YAHAWASHI and apply these scriptures, he say he going to keep you, man. So if you don't believe in what this word is saying, then you in trouble. You in trouble, man. Okay? This is not a joke. Let's see. That's it on that. Some on it.
Next verse.
Go ahead.
So verse 11 it says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast.
What you learn, man. What you learn, man. Go ahead.
That no man take thy crown.
Let no man take thy crown, man. Okay? Because it belongs to you, man. You know? Give me that in these people, man. Piece of the hell, man. You know what I'm saying, man? This area, man. I don't know what it is, bro. Well, I know what it is. I'm just talking. Right. You know? Now my phone just cut off. How that happen? All type of weirdo stuff going on. Ephesians chapter 2. My phone keep going off, man. What is it, man? Man, this is a brand new phone, bro. Right.
This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2. It says, wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air.
Yeah. So you see the wind blowing, that's Satan, man. Okay? He's the prince of power of the air. And the radio frequencies too. Go ahead.
The prince that now worketh in the children of disobedience.
Yeah. So the reason why it's blowing like that, because you got a lot of children of disobedience walking around, man. And every one of their thoughts is imagining wickedness. You okay? Now going back to this article. It says, ex-U.S. official admits Ukraine conflict is a NATO proxy war with Russia. It says, former U.S. State Department official Elliot Cohen stated openly that the conflict in Ukraine is a NATO proxy war. With Russia, and call for using the country to kill as many Russian soldiers as possible. the more and faster, the better. That's a ex-U.S. official admitted Ukraine conflict is a NATO proxy. So that's the thought process of the people in the government, man. You see, the American government do away with them Russians, man. See? There go the article, man. And another thing, you got Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, taking the oil reserves of America, and sending them to Europe. And which one of the places is, what is it, Netherlands? Yeah, one of the places is Netherlands, man. Now that's going on too, man. Okay? Man, this place is crazy, man. This place is crazy, man. It's just all type of stuff out here, man. That's the other article proving that Joe Biden is sending America oil reserves to Europe, man. Yeah, man. To counter Russia, man. So they taking, just in case, say for instance, a catastrophe happen in America, you go, that's what you got the oil reserves for, okay? But Joe Biden is selling the oil reserves to Europe to counter Russia and Europe dependence on Russian oil, gas. Crazy, man. But the American people, all they want to do is party.